Hey guys, I want to talk to you real quick today about the multiplier effect. One of my friends and mentors now is a guy named Nick Sarnicola, and we did a training about a month ago, and he was talking about this multiplier effect. We have these aspects of our life, like say for being successful in business, you have your skill sets and your mindsets. There's a lot of information out there about how to increase your skill set. They say it's 80-20 though, 20% skills, 80% psychology for you to become really, really successful. But you get to a point where you're never going to maximize either of those. But looking at this ratio of skill set and mindset, say that if you were maxed out, you're level 10 skill set, level 10 mindset, you're very powerful. But if you're a salesperson, if you're an influencer, if you're a teacher, if you're an army of one out there, there is a limit, there is a ceiling to the amount of influence and impact that you can have in the world. So where do we find these multipliers? How do we multiply our skill sets and our mindsets? Not just increasing your skill set 10% or getting this one nugget, not just making your mindset better, going to some, having some emotional breakthrough, getting something off your chest. No matter where you're at right now, say if you didn't increase your skill set or mindset ever again, if you just stayed the same, I know that you won't because you're an achiever, but if you were to stay exactly where you are, how could you still, just being who you are now, with no need to make yourself better in any way, how could you not increase your level of impact and influence, not just a little bit, but how could you multiply it 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, 1,000 times? That introduces the multiplier effect. So the multiplier effect that I'm talking about here is leadership. You become very skilled, you have a great psychology, but then when you can tell other people underneath of you in your company, when you lead people out in the community, then you multiply yourself. There's a multiplier effect. You can get all the skill sets and have all the systems, in your relationship. You can be there, you can show up, you can do everything that's right on paper. But emotion, when you're in the right emotion and they feel some emotions, that becomes a multiplier. So where in your life, the question for today is where in your life, in your business, in your relationship, in your communication, what are the things that you can do a little bit better? But what are the things that are going to multiply, that are really going to expand who you are, your level of impact, influence? Is it doing videos? Is it writing a book? Is it creating a course? Is it starting a company? Is it leading a group of men or women or maybe youth in your community? Is it giving back? How can you multiply all that you are? Not the need to better yourself or change yourself or work on your mindset and get all pumped up. Not work on your skill sets, because there's always going to be somebody smarter than you. There's always going to be somebody maybe more confident than you, more confident in being themselves. So you can't try to be or model them. How do you take who you already are and multiply it in a way? Because if you've ever earned $1, that means that you can earn $10 or $1,000. Whatever skill sets that you already have, whatever mindset got you to that conversation. What is it that you could begin to do now? What systems can you put into place? What multipliers in your own psychology and thinking, the way you influence and basically conduct your entire life? What ways can you multiply all that you already are? So that's the question for today. Talk to you soon.